Back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today is looking pretty light, folks. I'm trying to pull up the stream here. Okay, I got the chat now, so I incorporated the chat into these streams. I hope you guys like that. But if you guys got chart requests or anything, questions throughout the stream, just drop them in the live chat or drop them over here in the chart request thread here in the Discord. We're going to be covering your guys' chart requests today here inside of the Discord. For those of you guys that are new, we are swing traders here on this channel, and we have a very specific strategy that we like to follow. Okay, and those are that strategy is laid out here in the rules. I'm just going to go over these for anybody that's new real quick. We'll wait for some people to hop on the live. If you guys got chart requests, just drop them over there inside the Discord or in the chat, and I'd be happy to cover those. So with that being said, the first rule is that we are swing traders that focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, I'll just pull up a chart of Bitcoin here to make it really simple, really easy. Okay, I got a MACD down here right now. I'm going to take this off for the time being. But we are focused on a monthly and a daily chart. So the first thing that we're looking for on the charts is going to be a green dot on the monthly. Okay, we need the green dot on the monthly in order to be bullish on the name. We don't want to be buying something that has a red dot here on the monthly chart. Really prime example of this right now is Nvidia. I see a lot of people online saying they're buying the dip, buying the dip, buying the dip. Guys, the red dots up here are very dangerous. You can see the red dot came back there in August of 2024. It went from 130. It did go up to like 150. It went up another 20 bucks, but that's an ugly red candle right there on Nvidia at the moment. And I actually opened up a short position on that yesterday. Again, when the red dot comes, we want to be sellers. We don't want to be buyers. And yeah, 20% dip. But I could see Nvidia down between 80 and 100 here in 2025. If the buyers don't step in. I just don't think there's a lot of meat on the bone. I mean, if you guys would have bought the green dot over here in December, hey, what's up, Joey? What's up, JS? If you guys would have bought the green dot over here in December at about $14 on Nvidia was $14 in December of 2022 when the green dot came. You can see it absolutely ripped. Okay, we want to be buying down here, right, when the wave is down here, and selling up in this area. Yes, there's opportunities up here sometimes, but you can see the green dot right here. The last one on Nvidia came in 2024. That was at $44. It went all the way up to 150. So guys, Nvidia has gone on a ride. Like in the macro over the last 3 years, this thing has gone up 10x. Okay, that's 1,000% in 2 years. Okay, if you think about things in regards to the smart money, we posted some news. There was some news over in the Discord yesterday, actually, that Nancy Pelosi actually sold her stock. I'm not going to try to find it, but there was a news outlet over here somewhere, and I posted that in chat. But Nancy Pelosi sold her stock before that DeepSeek news. She sold it the week before. She was selling last week here. I think she sold on like the 15th or something. So that was like right at 140, 150. But you could see, right, if we look at things from the smart money perspective, right, the smart money here, and bear with me on this chat feature, guys. I don't know if this is going to be something that I'm going to incorporate here, but I'm trying to make it so I can still interact with you guys. Let me move this over just a little bit. Let me see how that does. Okay, so let me see if I can just bang. There we go. Now you can see it. Okay, so let me just go back to my chart here. Give me 1 sec. I apologize. If you guys got those chart requests, drop them in the chat. I'll be taking those here in a second. But if you think of people like Nancy Pelosi, right? She's obviously the smart money. She's the smart money. She knows what's going to happen before we do. She has that insider information that we don't have access to. There's been a lot of legislation, a lot of talk about taking that ability away from politicians and things like that. Obviously, because they know what laws are going to pass before us. You know, it's easy to make decisions before, right, all the panic and everything else sets in. So, but when the smart money are selling, right, if you pull this chart up here, the smart money, right, they're buying right down here. Let me go back to Nvidia's monthly chart here. Okay, they're buying down here. They're not buying way up here, right? Nancy Pelosi sold up here. Nancy was buying probably down here between 15 and maybe even right here at 50. Okay, up here, she's selling. So retail right now, in my opinion, is like, hey, we're returning to normal, right? We dipped 20%, nothing to worry about. Okay, just buy the dip, right? Just buy the dip. Okay, return to normal, and then what happens? Absolute capitulation. So I got a short position opened up on NVIDIA, and I just, again, I know I'm probably one of the only ones saying, hey, this could get a lot bloodier, and I'm fine with that. And I just listen to the indicator, guys. So if you come over here to the rules, right, we are focused on a monthly and a daily chart. We enter and exit positions using the trading indicator. If you guys do not have the trading indicator, you can come down here in the Discord to the trading indicator tab, click on this link right here, and everything that I have on my screen will load directly into your trading view account. You'll get the red and the green dots, everything. Okay, the retracement tool we use, and also the 90 MA, everything loads directly into your trading view account. So again, green means buy, red means sell. We only want to buy assets. So if we're buying, if we're going long, we're looking for assets that have that green dot on the monthly chart, because the monthly chart will tell us, right, green, we're going up. And if you guys hear any news throughout the day, I don't know when Pal's speaking, but go ahead and drop it in chat. Again, we're live here every day at 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. I will not be live tomorrow or Friday. Me and my wife are traveling, so I will be out of the office Thursday and Friday, but we will be back on Monday. But with that being said, with Pal, I think the Pal meeting is going on like right now. So if he says something, guys, we're live right now. So call it out in the chat. I would love to hear what's going on in that meeting and what the news and stuff is. So if you guys see that, just call it out. What's up, Joey? What's up, Jaden? What's up, Michael? You said you want to take a look at FET, F-E-T, USD. So FET is red on the monthly. So I would be very, very careful on this. Okay, it's falling off a cliff here. Okay, if you want to buy this one, I'd look to buy it around, 85. This thing's gotten hit really hard. So 85, the bottom of that retracement level, you see the red. Okay, the bottom of that is normally where we bottom, because that's the bottom of the Fibonacci. Okay, so I would look to actually buy this one on the next green dot if you got stopped out right here, if you're long on it. But you really want to make sure that level holds. And again, you got a red dot on the monthly though, so it's not my favorite trade, but it absolutely needs to hold on to this like 90-cent level. So I would definitely set a stop loss if you're in this right now at around 90 cents, or even move it down to maybe around 80. But that's an unfortunate red candle there. But again, once we hit this bottom of this Fibonacci down here, it'll probably try to bounce at 85. If 85 fails to hold, okay, you could be in trouble on this, but I'd just be watching for the daily green dot. So that brings me back to the rules. Let me finish the rules real quick, and then we'll get into more requests. But again, if we're looking to buy assets, right, we need it to be green on the monthly chart. So, for example, like FET right now, FET. Let me pull this out a little bit here. Okay, I'm trying to integrate this chat thing, so I hope you guys like this. But FET, like for example, right, it's red on the monthly. So we wouldn't necessarily be looking for a trade on this just because of that red monthly dot. We want to buy names that are red, or I'm sorry, that are green, right? You got Boeing's green here, Link is green, Comp is green. Okay, we're shorting NVIDIA, so NVIDIA is red. But this is my watch list, guys. We cover this on Fridays. You'll never see a name on this watch list. 9 out of 10 times you won't see a name on this watch list that has a red dot on the monthly. Okay, we want the green dot on the monthly chart. That's the first thing we're looking for, and we're focused on a daily and a monthly. So once we get the green dot on the monthly, we're then looking to the daily. Okay, and what we're doing on the daily is we're buying the green dots on the daily chart as long as we have the green dot on the monthly chart. So the daily chart is where we're pinpointing our entries, right? We're buying here. Okay, we're buying here. We're buying here. We're not going all in. Okay, we're not going all in on the first dot that we get. We're averaging in, which brings me to my next rule here. Okay, we do not exceed 10% of our total portfolio in any one trade. So we never want to, like if you have $1,000 portfolio, 10% of 1,000 is 100. So you never want to exceed 10% on any one trade on one of these daily dots. So if I have a $10,000 portfolio, I only want to put in $1,000 on this dot, okay, max. Okay, I like to use 2.5%. I like to use 5%. I like to average into the position, okay? But the most important thing to understand with this strategy is that we are long-term 1 to 6 month swing traders. We're not day traders. We're not trying to pick the price for tomorrow or the next day. We're thinking, right, this short on NVIDIA for me, like I'm thinking months out. I'm thinking, what's it going to be in February? Is February going to come down to 100? March, okay, red, everything's pointing down on it. So I got to assume this thing is going to be going down. So this short I put on yesterday, it's not for today or tomorrow or the next day. It's literally for February, March, April. Okay, and I know I'll be wrong on the trade if the green dot comes back. Okay, but with this price action, this type of selling up here, Nancy Pelosi selling, okay, there's a good chance we could fall here. If it breaks down, if NVIDIA here breaks down below this level where we bounced at 116, okay, it's going to free fall. It'll probably go down to 100 to 90. That'd be the range where I'd be looking to potentially cash some out. I did sell a little bit today just because we had a 6% dip. It's going to be interesting to see how. Oh, here we go. Jeff in the chat. Rates remain unchanged, 4.5% to or 4.25 to 4.5% according to Powell. So is he? Let me know if he talks about still cutting at the end of the year, because I know they're supposed to cut 2 more times by the end of the year. So nothing unexpected has happened. We all expected that news, so that's not necessarily bad news. It'd just be interesting to see what his comments and stuff are, if he's still hawkish and things like that. Let's take a couple requests here from the Discord. We got AERH from Corey. I'm sorry, from the chat. This one's going to be red on that. Oh, it is green on the monthly. So this one's range bound. Okay, this one has a stop loss. You need that stop loss at looks like 990 here. Let me pull this down a little bit. Okay, I don't know what this thing does, but 990 is going to want to, or you want that thing to hold on to 990. I'd wait to buy it until you get that green dot confirmation. So again, guys, as long as the monthly dot is green, we are looking to buy the daily green dots down here when the wave is down here. Okay, you see the green dot came right there at around 10. It went all the way up to $18, $19. It sold back off. You got the red dots up here. Okay, we don't like to buy necessarily the green dots up here. We want to buy them deep when this wave is deep, because people are fearful down here, right? Warren Buffett says it best, buy the fear, sell the greed. People are fearful down here because we just had a big dip, and they're greedy up here because we just ripped. Okay, so we want to buy the dips, sell the rips. But yeah, this one I would be a buyer on that next green dot for AERH. ACH on Coinbase from looks like JS. Okay, this thing's ripping. So I would be taking profits if this was me. If I was holding this, I would be taking some off here, selling 25, 50%. I mean, that's like over 100% in like 3 days. So I don't know what the project is or anything, but you could see this stochastic RSI. When that stochastic RSI gets up there to the white dotted line, that is normally a good time to take some off. Okay, that could be 25%, that could be 50%. You know, it's up to you, but I would sell some up here after this big move. Okay, take 25, 50% off. You can sell the whole thing if you want to. It's completely up to you, but I would take some off there on ACH. So let's go back over here to the Discord. If you guys got chart requests throughout the week, I'm answering them over here inside of the Discord. And I lost my screen again here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm new to this streaming stuff here, so okay, we're back. Okay, and if we can get this video to 100 likes today, I will give away $100 worth of Bitcoin. We had our winner drawn yesterday. Congratulations, Kathleen Trades. She was the winner of, I believe that was a few days ago when we got the video to 100 likes. So I appreciate you guys liking it. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys. So let's go back here and start answering some requests. Like I said, if you guys have requests throughout the week, just drop them over here inside of the Discord under the chart request thread, and I'd be happy to answer them. Again, we're live every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. That is Pacific time here. The first request we got coming in here is going to be DMX District Metal Corp. So I'm going to guess the ticker is DMX District. And if you guys could just drop the ticker so I don't have to type in the whole thing. This looks like a German company. Let's check the monthly first here. So the monthly is green and pointing up, but it looks like a 26-cent stock. So I have no idea what this thing is. I'd use a stop loss at 23 cents. OXI. OXI, is this another German stock or is this a crypto? That thing's falling off the floor there. I wouldn't touch that one. Coin, here's a good one. Coinbase, what's Coinbase doing? Coinbase got a red dot there around 300. Now it's just trying to stabilize here. I would set a stop loss on Coinbase at like 265. I'd be looking to average in or buy again on the next daily dot. This one's still green on the monthly, still pointing up. The direction is still in our favor on Coinbase. We got a little pullback here from 300 down to 275. So this is one I'd be looking to buy on the next daily dot. as long as this monthly dot remains green, and I think it will. By the way, we get new monthly candles over the weekend. Crypto candles will form on the 31st at 4 p.m. Pacific time, and we'll get new monthly candles next Monday for stocks. So that means we get the new February candle forming here. Right there, you can see Monday on November 3rd for stocks. And then if you go to a crypto here, we will get those February 1st there. And those normally form the day before. So like I said, January 31st, we'll see the new monthly candles. That means our indicator is going to move. That means we're going to get a new candle. So we're going to get some more data here in just a couple of days on the monthly chart. So that will be interesting. Coin, again, I really like this name. I think they benefit tremendously from being one of the, well, I think they are one of the top exchanges, at least publicly traded exchanges on the stock market. So I think they will benefit tremendously from crypto in the future, and I would be looking to buy this one on the next daily dot. You got the last one right there at around 250. It went up to 306, 307. That was a really nice trade. We got one from chat here for Gerard, RXRX Pharmaceuticals. That one's got a green dot today. That one pulled back a little bit. I like this one over call it 670, 672. Call it 670. Yeah, I like that one. It's still green on the monthly there as well. Okay, and as long as we can hold this low here, this one looks good, and it's got a green dot today. So I would be buying it today and putting my stop loss at around 650. I'd even probably drop it down to like $6. Call $6 a stop loss. If it goes any lower, you just buy more. But that one's giving you the signal here today. It's like a pharmaceutical company, and again, it's got that green dot on the monthly. So that is a buy here today. Diana says, can you do BTC? Yeah, great request. I love looking at quality names, guys. I love looking at big Bitcoin, Ethereum, the quality names, right? I see a lot of penny stocks and stuff being called out. Penny stocks are very risky, folks. Very, very risky. So good quality names, guys, are a lot easier to trade than names that don't have any utility or any backing. It's just all news and pump and dump base. Bitcoin is still green here today on the monthly, and the daily is, the stochastic's getting close here. So this one still looks strong over 95,000. Okay, it's having a hard time breaking down below that. I would look to buy Bitcoin here on the next daily green dot. I don't know when that's going to be. It's really trying to hold on to 100K though, and it's doing a pretty good job. So I would set my stop loss probably around 95. 95 is a good stop. You can see the stochastic's getting closer to zero. When the stochastic gets close to zero like this is when you normally want to look for entries. Okay, and when it gets up there toward the white dotted line is when you normally want to look for exits. So this one's a little too far off the golden zone for me. We talk about the golden zone a lot here on this channel. Okay, this is also part of the indicator. So if I take off that auto fib there, that's just a Fibonacci retracement tool. If you guys don't know what the Fibonacci retracement is, I'd recommend coming over here. I got a free trading course you guys can watch. There's 2 really good videos on the Fibonacci tool. There's this video right here. This guy explains it really, really well. This is not my video. This is just somebody on YouTube. Again, this course is free. And you can see right here, the golden zone. This is my video. This is the tool that I created here, and which is part of the trading indicator that you guys can get over there in the Discord. But the golden zone is where we want to buy pullbacks into, right? Bitcoin pulls back into it, it pumps. It pulls back into it, it pumps. It pulls back into it, it pumps. But when we sit this far off, okay, when we're that far off of the golden zone, like you see here, okay, I mean, Bitcoin's about 14% off at the moment. Okay, so that's like going to the grocery store and buying your groceries at a 14, 15% premium, right? Because you're literally buying off the average. If you think about the golden zone, it is the average, right? It is the mean here. Okay, chart request, you see the mean, that dotted line down here. Okay, the smart money and the institutional investors, they buy close to that mean. They buy at the average. They want to buy at the average price because that's a fair price, right? We want to buy our assets at a fair price. We don't want to be the people up here buying when everybody else is screaming from the mountaintop, oh my God, buy, 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 buy. Everybody on Twitter yesterday, everybody even in the Discord and on TikTok, hey, buy the NVIDIA dip, buy the NVIDIA dip. It's just a dip. It's just a 20% dip. Nothing to worry about, right? It's going back up. It's NVIDIA. It's the greatest company in the world, right? Down 6-7% today, and looks like it's got some more meat on that bone. That big volume down there, guys, that's big money selling, dude. That's not retail investors selling. That's like $500 billion of stock being sold. And Nancy was selling last week. We got the news alert over there inside the Discord. If you guys are not in the Discord, it's free to join. That link is in the description and in the comment section. I think Nightbot posts it right there. You just go to overkillinvestingclub.com and it's free to join. We do have a paid membership over there where you guys can get access to chat and more like-minded investors. We're over 1,000 members now, and you get trade alerts, watch lists, okay, the ability to request charts on these lives, 24/7 trade support, member chat, giveaways, and more. Like I said, if we can get this video to 100 likes here by tomorrow at, I would say, 11 or whenever on the replay, I will give away another $100 worth of Bitcoin. Yes, BTC. So again, guys, we want to think like the smart money. We want to think like the smart money and the institutional investors. If everybody else is screaming about it, you're too late. If everyone else is saying buy, if you see Twitter, oh, buy the dip, oh my God, buy the dip, right? If you see that, if you hear that, that's normally when we're up here, okay? And it's really easy to measure where we're at if you guys have this golden zone, right? The golden zone is normally where price will retrace into. Sometimes it will break down and go below it, but we never want to buy up here above it, right? We never want to buy at a premium where we're sitting, 20, 30% off of the golden zone. Once it gets to 20, 30% off of the zone, that's normally where I'll look to take profits. I'll be selling these red dots up here when we're that far extended. You should have been selling NVIDIA up here at 152. You should have been selling it right here at 150. Boom, sell off. That's big money coming out, and doesn't look like NVIDIA's taking the old pound news very well either, and either is crypto. We're puking back all of our gains. So it'll be interesting to see where the next round of green dots comes for crypto. I put in some really stupid orders. Like I put in some really stupid buy orders last night just to see if they would hit. And I don't know if they're going to, but I will let you guys know if they do. I just think we're in a very interesting market right now. Very interesting. Just time to be alive. A lot of power, shift in power and political powers and things like that. Obviously the rates and everything else going on in the world. Just a lot of things going on right now, and this is when the market is normally very, very volatile. And again, the news and everything doesn't even really matter, guys. If we use the charts don't lie. Men lie, women lie, but the charts don't. If this dot is green, I can be sure, right, that the trend is up. If it flips to red, I can be sure that the trend is down, right? There's no emotion to it. We only want to buy on days we get the green dot. We want to sell, right, when we get extended up here off of the golden zone. That's what we're looking for here. Oh, we got Chris for UPS. UPS, you guys got those requests, just drop them in chat. So UPS is pretty far up here right now. It looks like it's got earnings coming up here. What is that? Tomorrow, Thursday. So if this was me playing this, I would probably take some off the table here. You got a red dot on the monthly too. So this one absolutely needs to hold this 121 level down here. But earnings is always a gamble, right? If they miss their earnings, the stock could puke. So I'd recommend potentially taking 25, 50% off here and letting the rest ride, or you could sell the whole thing. Again, if you got in down here at 24 off of the dot, you're up 10%. That's pretty good for a stock. I mean, a lot of people see that and like, oh, 10%. I'm like, that's pretty good. I mean, especially if you're trading a high market cap stock like UPS. A lot of people are used to those, want those 1, 2, 300, 10,000 X's that you get on meme coins, but just as fast as those gains come, folks, the faster they can go away, the faster you could lose them, because those things, I just don't trade meme coins. I like to trade good companies. UPS is a good company. Nice trade there. Again, with the wave up here in earnings, I would be selling some here. I would sell some on UPS. FTAI, new green dot. It's like an aviation company. This looks interesting. Big old monthly wick down. Wow. Okay, that one got absolutely hammered there. So, wow, it got the golden dot there too. Okay, we made a video yesterday. The golden dots are the most bullish indication on these charts. You can see the golden dot came right there at 90. So the green dot is the golden dot is the most bullish indication that you can get from the indicator. There's 3 different kinds of indications on this thing. It's a big green dot, a golden dot, and a small green dot. But the golden dot is going to be the most bullish indication that you can get from the trading indicator. And I'm looking at a 4-hour chart. My bad. I accidentally clicked on the 4-hour, not the daily. But yeah, that has a green dot there as well. I would use a stop loss on this trade at $80 if you want to play it. I don't know what happened there, but it sold off very, very hard. That's like a 50% dip. 50% dips are good. As traders, we like to eat those up, right? 50% is despair. Someone just watched their portfolio go down here to 50%. Now they're like, oh God, I just better sell now. Right? And I don't know what happened. It could have been a news event or something. But yeah, that one looks good with a stop loss at 80 there on FTIA. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate you, brother. Let's go back here to the Discord, see what we got in the Overkill chart requests here. By the way, I post all my trades over here inside the Overkill trades. I also post daily updates for you guys that are new. I posted this one from DJT today. This one just looked interesting. How we had the 6 days down and now we're getting a reversal. There's no dot yet, but you can see that green candle is trying to reverse there on DJT. The stop loss on that would be like 29, but I would wait for the green dot. We want to buy the day of the green dot. And that green Heikinashi candle looks interesting though. Very interesting. What else we got here from chart requests? We got a few more VTHO. 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 Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this chat off here just because it's kind of getting in my way a little bit. I don't think I'm going to continue using this, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop this off here. Let me just come back here. Restore. Okay, how's that? Nope, it's still there. Let's get rid of that. Hold on. Oops. Huh. My screen is frozen here, folks. Shoot. Huh. Interesting. I guess we're just going to have to roll with it. I can still see chat, though, but I think it's frozen. I apologize for that. Let's go back to the chart request here, though. VTHOR. So that one's still selling off. So, again, I'd just wait for a green dot on that one or for that thing to pull back like into 0.003. The trend is down right now. Had a big, massive move up there, and then it sold off. So, again, everybody's really excited about VTHOR up here at 0.01. Truth is, that was a 500% trade, guys, off this dot. 500% move. Ripped. Okay, and now it's selling back off. So I wouldn't touch this thing till I see a green dot on it. I'd like to see it come around 0.004, 0.003. We got SOUN. SOUN is trying to hold on here to 12. 12 is a big major level for SOUN. You're going to want to make sure that holds 12. If we can get a green dot here on the daily above 12, that would be a good entry for SOUN. Had a really nice move off its last dot right here on Friday from 13, 14, all the way up to 18, and it retraced right back to the spot we got this dot at. So just monitor that one. The daily dot will be an interesting place to look to take an entry there. Just use that stop loss at $12 there on SOUN. We got QBTS. This is going to be one of those quantum computing plays. $5 is going to be a major level for you. I put a stop loss there at 5, and I would look to buy it on the next daily green dot. As long as this green dot holds on the monthly, that's a really, really big breakout there. Okay, you're just going to want to make sure that one holds 5, and I wouldn't touch it yet. If you guys bought this dot, okay, right here at 550, I would just look to average down around $5 if you get that green dot. I'd be watching for the daily green. Okay, we're right inside the golden zone, though, so that's good. You just need that green dot confirmation there from QBTS. We got RGTI. I believe this is another quantum computing play. This one needs a stop loss at 1190. 1190 is your stop. You could add today here off the green dot. You just want to make sure it holds 1190. I'd set a stop loss right there at that level for RGTI. We got AVGO. It's another big company here. I wonder why it won't let me take this off the screen. That's really weird. Well, I apologize, guys. I'm gonna get that chat off the chat. I don't like it. It's just too in my way here. So I apologize for that. AVGO also selling off here with the rest of these big tech companies. On NVIDIA here, again, just selling off. And yeah, that one's just gone for a ride. Another name that's just up like a massive amount. I mean, if you're buying this green dot back down here in 2022 at 46, it's up 500% at the moment. So again, very, very interesting to see if we will hold these levels. 195 is going to be a big level. If that thing breaks down below its low from 2 days ago, you could see that thing back down at 160. So if you're looking to buy this one, I would not touch it until you see that green dot on the chart there. But 195, if you're in the position, absolutely needs to be your stop loss, because if that breaks again, you're going to get the panic selling all the way down to probably 180, 160. PLTR, another big large cap name here. This one's doing pretty good. I would move the stop loss up to around 74. 74 on the stop loss. Again, you're getting that extension off the golden zone here. Okay, that major extension off the golden zone. Hold on, I lost chat again. I'm new to the live stream, and I'm not new, but I'm still figuring it out here. Let's see, where'd you go? There we are. Okay, I can see chat. I can see chat again. So PLTR just needs that 74 there, $74 stop loss. They got earnings, looks like next Monday. But if it was me, I'd be taking some off here. Again, you're getting that extension there off of that golden dot, or I'm sorry, off the golden zone. 27% is going to be the how far of a premium we're sitting at. I mean, we're 27% off of the mean, off of our average. So I would be looking to sell this thing on the next red dot, if not even take some off right now. On PLTR, we got Lucid, LCID. Lucid, this is a car maker, I believe. Just wait on that daily green dot. Okay, you need the daily green dot. The monthly is green. Just wait for the daily to enter. It's trying to build a base of support right there at about 250, it looks like. 250 is a major level for you. CEG. CEG has sold off as well. Big time sell off there. Monthly's green, but that thing sold off into 260. I'd just be waiting on the daily green dot to enter. Wait for that daily green dot to take your entry. ALB. ALB, this thing's pretty ugly here. Again, another one you want to wait for that daily green dot to enter on. Ugly candle there on the monthly, but the dot is green, so I think this is a lithium miner, a lithium mining company. Not my favorite stock, though. I mean, it just has gotten absolutely beaten to a pulp here. I think there's some better names to trade. If lithium ends up having a day, then obviously, right, I'm going to eat my words. But $80 is a big level for this one. Okay, I would look to buy this one on the next green dot if you want to own it. We got Hura, Hura. Looks like a stock. Looks like a penny stock here. I just use a stop loss at $4 on this one. You got the green dot here today. I would take a position on that if you're long on it. Again, it looks like they had a bunch of stock splits. So these biotech companies are very risky, but you do got the green dot here today. I'd put a stop loss there at 4. Dana says, can you do CCL? Absolutely. CCL's doing the Ripsky here. Okay, I'd be taking profits on CCL. Again, you got that major extension there off of the golden zone. You're talking about 21%. Waves getting up here, right? I'd be thinking about taking some off at these levels here on CCL. Okay, that's a big move, big extension. Okay, we're coming right back up into the golden zone on the monthly where we topped last time at around 32. So again, when you get that far off of the mean, off of the average, look to take some off. You could sell the whole thing 25%, 50%. And I just think this thing's gone for a ride. I mean, if you got in on the green dot here from January 13th, you were in at 23. That's around a 30% trade, almost 30% on that trade there. So 30% is really good. Okay, most people are happy with 5% a year. What do we got here? ONON, another name that's just very extended. I'd be taking profits on that one. TONE. I can never tell sometimes if you guys are talking about the stock or the crypto. The monthly looks good on this. TONE USDT. Yeah, I think you're talking about the stock, probably Canadian. It's at 2 pennies. I can't really tell you much on that one, man. Nike. Nike's green on the monthly, but that thing you should have entered right here back on Monday at 71. Looks like it's still pushing. Just keep inching your stop loss up. I put mine at right now at like 73 at the moment, and then just let that thing ride. But I don't think Nike's making. I guess they beat their earnings, but looks like they made about $12 billion last quarter. That's insane. That's really insane. Okay, so watch for that one to come back, maybe retrace up here to 82. Again, your entry was right here, so I would just be holding on to this one. And once this wave gets a little higher and gives you a red dot, I look to sell it. ONDS. ONDS. ONDS is still selling off here. It broke that support there at 180, so this thing's in a nosedive. I'd just be waiting on the next green dot here. We got Jason, XRP. I got you. XRP, I told you guys to sell this last week up here at 330. It's sitting at 3 right now. Very unpopular opinion, but I would be taking some profits up here on XRP. I'd sell 25, 50, even 100% of it. I mean, again, you're sitting at a 28% premium at the moment. I would rather wait till that thing pulls back down. I know the stochastics down here on the floor, so XRP is just one of those fundamental investments right now I think a lot of people are going for, but technically it is overbought and sitting at a very expensive price. You're going to want to make sure, I mean, I'd probably put my stop loss right here at like 280 if it was me, but I'd look to buy that one on the next green dot again. This one came right here at around 235. It went all the way up to 342. I don't know when that thing's going to come, but when it does, we can make our analysis from there. But again, that red dot was your signal to sell back at like 340. You could have took some off the table. It's still sitting in that range, so this could really go either way. I think it's going to go down just because of the fact that we're sitting at a 29% premium here. Okay, again, when we're that far off the average, are we buying things at a good price, a fair price, or a bad price? It's a bad price when we're 30% higher. I would never go to my grocery store on the day where groceries are 30% more expensive. I wouldn't go to the gas station where, gas is 30% more expensive. So buying your assets at that big of a premium, when you use the mean, right, when we're using the average, when we're taking that into consideration, right, expensive right now, in my opinion, at $3. I think it could sell off to back down to 2, even 1.5. That's where I would like to buy XRP. Is that going to happen? I have no idea. But there's some other setups right now, like, I mean, look at Chainlink. Chainlink is at least sitting on top of the golden zone there. Compound, it's at least sitting inside or around the golden zone, right? If it goes way off of it, that's where I'll look to sell. But never do I want to be buying stuff at a premium, right? Never that far off of the golden zone, right? We want to buy things at a fair price. And how do we know if it's at a fair price? We see that it's around the golden zone, our retracement tool, okay? And that is part of the trading indicator. We got Doge, D-O-G-E. Dogecoin. How do you really say Dogecoin? Is it Dogecoin? 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 69% of the people watching this stream feel good about the market today. I'll take that. 69% is a good number. 69% is a really good number. Okay, 69. Looks like we need 69 more likes for a $100 Bitcoin giveaway too on the stream here on YouTube. Doge is still selling off. Again, we're just waiting on that green dot confirmation from Doge. If this thing sells off to like 25 cents or 20 cents, that'd be a great place to pick it up. I don't know where this thing's going to bounce, okay, but I do know the monthly chart has absolutely gone for a ride. Again, we called this out at like 12 or 13 cents here on Doge. Okay, boom. Green dot came in October, ripped it. Okay, the easy money has been made, and now it's just a trader's market. So, again, we're looking to buy the green dots. Until we get the green dot, we don't want to touch it. Okay, you had the opportunity to sell up here in this area, take some off the table, and now it's selling back off. So we'll see where this thing bounces. We're just going to recalculate once we get that next green dot. I'm hoping it comes around 30 cents. It'll probably come with a bounce off of 30 cents or 25 cents. So watch for that daily green. And it's going to be interesting to see where these crypto candles open up here for February. Again, we're getting new monthly candles here very shortly. You can see SHIB's probably going to switch to red here. Shiba coin might switch to red here. And this thing's just selling off really hard. Again, I just wait for that green dot confirmation to add again or to average down there. We got Trump coin. Okay, again, everyone's buying up here at 80 cents, or I'm sorry, $80. It's sitting down here at 30. So right now, if you're buying Trump coin, you're most likely buying, right, all the people that rushed into it here at 80, right? These people. Okay, these people, oh my God. Next biggest thing, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. $80, I don't care. I'm going to take a mortgage out. I'm going to buy it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Get crushed. Okay, now people are in despair. Now people who are buying at 80 are selling down here at 30. Okay, and the people, the smart money is most likely just knobbing this thing up. I mean, I like it a lot better down here at 27 than I did up here at 80. That's all I'll say about Trump. I do not own any of it. but and there's no indicator data yet. So looks like the major level to watch is going to be 24 at the moment. If 24 breaks, it'll most likely go down to 20. And if that breaks, it'll most likely go down to like 10 bucks. So I would be looking to buy this thing. If you can get it at 24, I think that would be great. But it just depends on how long you are on the asset. If you think it's going to go up over the next 1 to 6 months, then this doesn't look like a bad place to start to accumulate it. But if you buy it here, I would use that stop loss at $24 there on Trump. But that's starting to look more attractive now that, right, it's not sitting at a massive, massive premium. What else we got here? WIF, WIF, WIF coin. Okay, that one's got a green dot today. Looks like it came in big volume coming in there too on WIF. That thing's gotten absolutely annihilated since its Robinhood listing. And looks like it's trying to bounce off $1. So I'd use a stop loss at 95 cents on this. I'd be taking the position here today and using that stop at 95. Paul says, Jasmy. I got you, brother. Jasmy. Jasmy's still selling off. Okay, this one's looking really, really ugly. Okay, just waiting on that daily green dot to assess where we bounce. I think it'll most likely bounce down here at 2 cents. So again, just waiting on that green dot confirmation. Again, we're getting rugged right now. Like we're in despair, right? People were buying up here at 6 cents back in December. It's been 1 month and this thing has puked back all its gains. So people are in despair right now, right? People are frustrated. They're probably selling. Okay, but smart money right now is buying down here in this zone. Okay, they're buying down in this area when everyone else is selling. So watch for that thing to bounce off like 2 cents. If you were a G, you would probably set a limit order to buy this thing at like 2 cents. And if you can get it at 2 cents, I think that would be an absolute steal on Jasmy. So I looked to average down again on this if you hold it at 2 cents. QS, I got you. I got you. QS looks interesting. QuantumScape, is that what this is called? It's got a green there on the monthly, which is good. We're just missing the green dot, but it looks like it's trying to reverse here off of about $5. Trying to reverse there off of 5. So 490 would be the stop loss on QS here. Look at the markets bouncing, dude. Holy shit. Link's up 4% since we started the stream. Comps bouncing. CELH is up really big today. Boeing's getting a bounce here. Snapchat up 5%. AI down a little bit, but it's finding its bottom here. And NVIDIA is trying to bounce here at 120. So it'll be really interesting to see where this thing decides to level out. I think if this thing breaks down here, though, below 116, things could get freaking ugly for NVIDIA there. Wow. We're getting a nice bounce. Look at Chainlink's up 5%. I literally turned away. It's up 5% here. Good news from Powell. What was the news, Corey? What was the news? Okay, but QS looks like it's trying to bounce here off of $5. I like that one. Off of 5. And again, that one has the monthly green too. So those quantum computing stocks are very interesting. It was back up here at looks like $7 not too long ago. Can you do QS? Anything else? SPI? Absolutely. SPI, USD. Okay. Can you guys start saying if it's a crypto or a stock? I know that might be a lot to ask, but okay, Spire, you said healthcare group. I got you. Okay, this one looks decent above. I'd put a stop on this one if you're holding it at 228, but that has a nice candle here today. And the monthly is not green yet, but it's trying to flip green. Okay, you can see that, boom, it has that green candle. So in February, this green dot could show up here in a couple days, right? When we get those new February candles, you could see the green dot on the monthly chart there. And the daily's trying to reverse here. So if you're in this position, I would set a stop loss down there at 228. No rate hikes. I thought that would be bad news personally, but rate hikes are good for the economy. It's because money is cheaper to borrow, and then people borrow money and then they throw it in the markets. Spell here from who called this out here? Christopher. This one here is very overextended. So I would be taking profit. I mean, it's up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row. Okay, big numbers too from 0.007. You're up about 100% off the dot. So when I get up 100%, I like to at least sell half of the position. If you sell half of the position, okay, you get your initial investment back if you make 100%. Okay, let me explain how that works really quick. So if you invest $1,000 Okay, if you invest $1,000, okay, and you make 100%, that means you doubled your money. So you make you times it by two. Okay, so now you have $2,000. So what you could do is just sell half your position. So you're going to sell 50% of your position, which would be $1,000, right? Then you divide it by two and you get 1,000. So you took your initial investment out and you can let the rest ride. That's normally how I play a 100% mover like this. So I don't know if it's going to keep going, but what I do know is that it's at a premium now, and there's going to be some profit taken here eventually. Any more from the chat there? Ondo up 10%. Yeah, crypto's just moving off the meeting here. It's beautiful. Absolutely. Yep. Look at that. Ondo's got a green dot there too. Banging out. Rip, rip. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Whiff, we covered RCL. Royal Caribbean. I'm going to guess this one's on a Ripsky too. I'd be taking profits here. Big earnings beat. Okay, big separation off the golden zone. I'd be cashing out some profits here up here at 270. Meta, I believe, has earnings. There's still some really big earnings today too, guys. And Meta's another name. Just big, massive premium, guys. Huge premium. It has earnings today. I would be taking profits here today on Meta. Okay, that's just, I mean, look at the separation, guys. Again, if we're investing based on, are we getting at a fair price? You're 20% off of the mean. Our mean is going to be right the golden zone here. If you guys look at this, okay, there's places we want to buy over here at the cheat sheet. Okay, we want to buy into the mean, next to the mean, or down here below the mean, right? These are the places we're looking for those green dots. And when we're this far off of the mean, we want to sell. Okay, we want to be taking profits up in this area when you get that major extension here off the golden zone. What's BTC doing? Old Daddy Powell going to come in and save the markets, huh? You love to see it, man. Yeah, it's just the bounce, though. I mean, nothing's for sure yet until we start seeing some green dots. Like, yeah, this is a nice bounce, but we'll see. Okay, I'd probably put the new stop loss here on Bitcoin at probably 99,000. 99,000 on BTC. And again, this is going to move here when we close. We just want to see that green dot come back. I don't like buying Bitcoin that far off the golden zone. I'd rather buy a retracement into it. You had the opportunity to buy it right here at like 88. That was close to it. And then it ripped back up. So this is interesting. I'm not sold on this pump here, right? I'm not sold on this pump quite yet. If you guys see any news, though, cross with that. Just call that thing out. Right, call it out. XCN. XCN is, again, daily chart way up here. I'd be taking some off. I don't know what this thing's doing or what it does, but it's just absolutely roaring here. I mean, look at that monthly candle. That is just insanity. Okay, and again, it had the green dot back here at like 0.00002. So you're up like 1,500% if you entered on this dot. 1,500%. Okay, that's a lot. So I'd like to see you sell some XCN here, whether that's 25, 50%. Okay, it's just massive move. After a massive move, we don't want to be greedy. We want to take some profits. DKNG. JS says Powell's positive in his speech. Good. Well, he better stay that way because we need these markets to roar, baby. What else we got here? DKNG. Again, this one's up here at the top of the golden zone. We're a little overextended here. That one's got earnings coming up in February. I'd be a seller up here, honestly. Stochastics up here at the top. I'd just be taking some profits because, again, if you bought DKNG, you should have been buying down here on the 6th at 37. You're already up like 20, 25%. So I'd sell some here. I would sell some with the wave way up here. If you want to hold on to it, I would set the stop loss right here at around $40. You're going to want to make sure that holds 40. What else we got? Let's go back to here. Tesla. That one's still selling off. They got earnings here after the bell too. So we got also big tech companies, right? These big giants. You got Tesla earnings. You got Microsoft reporting earnings. You got Apple. You got Google. All these guys are reporting earnings. All these companies are reporting earnings here after the bell. So there's going to be some big moves. I really think Tesla's going to sell off. Again, I could be wrong, but just again, they're sitting at a premium right now. So I don't like it. And if it breaks down here below 375, right? That's going to trigger some sell orders, and it could go down to 300 or even 275. I'd like to buy Tesla closer to 300. Okay, we got a ways to go. That's about a 30% drop from where we're sitting. RXRX. Okay, things moving good. Okay, I put the stop loss up here at like 650. 650 on the stop loss. You got a green dot here today. Watch for that one to break out tomorrow. 650 is going to be your stop. We got GME, GameStop. This one was on the watch list this week. It's still holding on to that $26 level we're watching here. Again, we got this green dot here on Thursday. That means we set the stop loss right here at 26, that low. Sitting at about 27.40. Nice green candle here today. It looks like it wants to print a green dot here probably in the next couple of days. I'm going to say either today or tomorrow, depending on the price action. But I still like GME above 26 bucks. CELH, this one's in the portfolio. Nice move today. We bought it yesterday off a green dot, but the green dot faded away yesterday, and it still isn't back on the chart yet. So CELH is just one of those names that's been beaten down really hard. I mean, this is like a 75% drop, guys. 75% drop on CELH. And again, as swing traders, we're thinking, okay, what's the price going to be in 6 months, right? Is it going to snap back here to 50 to 40 even, or even to 30, right? We just have to be thinking about the future here, not today and tomorrow's price. I did take a small position on it yesterday, and I'd be looking to add again to it on the next daily green dot, just because, again, I know the last dot is green on the monthly, but you guys have to take into consideration this thing has been beaten to a pulp. I mean, it's way down. If something goes down 75%, that's when you want to start paying attention, because you know, right? You know that despair is in after that kind of a dip. Okay, so $25 is going to be a major level. I put the stop loss on my trade at 24 on CELH, but I'm holding that small position, and I'm going to look to add again when I get that green dot there on the daily, and that could come today or tomorrow. It's up 3.2% today, so it had a nice move. Snapchat's up 4% today, and Snapchat's got some room to run here too. That stochastic RSI up here at that white dotted line, you can see that's when the top has been in the last 4 times. Top. Okay, so I'm looking to sell Snap when that stochastic gets back up there again. We were entering that last week. Okay, got the green dot on Monday, but we entered here on Friday, and that thing's got some room to go. Snow turned out to be a really good trade, guys. We were on top of this trade right here when we saw this big massive pullback. Again, this was called out in the Discord when we got this green dot here on the monthly back in November. What do we do when we get the monthly dot? We zoom into the daily. The daily, we're looking for a big dramatic pullback and a green dot down here. We got that there on Friday. That was the 3rd. That was called out as well at 156. If you're still holding on to this position, you are now up 20% on snow. And this thing looks really strong. Okay, I wouldn't buy it up here. Again, we want to buy down here and sell up here. Okay, so I'd be holding this one. I'd probably even be taking some off the table here. But if that can break out over 190, that should go on a ride there. Yep, CELH we just covered. Okay, we're just waiting on the green dot. Again, I entered the position yesterday. The alert was called out, but the dot ended up fading away. So if the dot goes away, that means the price went down, right? It's because these bars are moving every single day. They're going up and down and up and down. So if we get a green dot, but the stock sells off, right, that means the dot could fade away. So that wasn't a confirmed dot yesterday, but this thing just is holding on to that $25 support. And it's holding pretty strong here. So when that green dot comes back on CELH, that's where I would look to add more to the position. But I'm not looking to add right now because I think I bought it at like $24.90 or something like that. So again, up a little bit on the position right now. We're just waiting that one out. Wait for a green dot confirmation if you want to be absolutely sure. We got RR. Robotics. That's an ugly rejection there off of 250. So yeah, I'd look to probably enter that one closer to $2. You just want to wait on that green dot confirmation. LLOY. Okay, again, big extension off the gold zone. Good place to be taking some off. ACH crypto, I think we covered that one. ACH, that thing's just, I would take some off here. Again, that's stochastic RSI touching that white dotted line. I'd sell 25, 50% up here. Okay, that's a big move. That's a really big move. If you're up 100%, you could take 50% off, and you can get your initial investment out and let the profits ride. But as of right now, that's stochastic, right? The stochastic RSI touching the white dotted line. Good place to take some profits. Okay, 25, 50%. There's nothing wrong with taking profits. CRY. I don't see that one. AMP token. Okay, that one's in the golden zone. We're just looking to buy these green dots. Okay, wait to add again on the next green dot. The green dot came here on Friday, and it's just sitting right at the same zone. So big level to watch on that one's going to be that 0.0006 level. You want that level to hold. I'd just be waiting for that green dot confirmation to take an entry or average down. Super's getting hammered here too. That thing got obliterated, but it's given the green dot here today. So if you're playing the green dot, I would definitely use a stop loss at 82. What's the monthly chart saying? The monthly chart has a big, ugly red candle. So this thing really needs to hold on to 80 cents. If it can't hold 80 cents, it'll probably go down there to 60. So if you want to play the dot, if you're long on the project, again, you should be buying this project because you believe in their utility. You believe they're going to be higher over the next 1 to 6 months. Not tomorrow's price action, not the next day's price action. This one is trying to bounce here off of 82. Okay, about $80, or I'm sorry, 80 cents. And you got the green dot here today. So I'd be buying and setting a stop loss at 80 cents. If 80 cents breaks, you sell it and you buy back in again when you get that green dot confirmation once again. Okay, again, we're not going all in on these dots. These are like 5 to 10% allocations. CTX. CTX selling off hard here. Again, when you get that big extension here, $7. Okay, that was way up here at 7. It's sold all the way off. It's now down 60% from the top. Okay, big, massive rug pull on this one. So it's actually right back down in the golden zone now. If you wanted to play it, I'd use a stop loss at 280 on it. But you got the red dot here today again. If you were buying the green dot here on Friday, you were buying at $2.30. It went all the way up to 7. That was 150, 200% move all the way there to the top. You should have been taking some off. Now it's back in the golden zone, so we'll see if this thing holds on to 280 here. Let's see the monthly. Monthly had a big move up. I don't know what this thing is. Looks like an altcoin here. CTX. Let's look it up. Okay, so if you guys are a member of the Discord, you get access to this research tool here. So if you type in /info, then hit enter, and then type in the ticker, it was CTX. It's Cryptex Finance, it looks like. It's a $23 million company. It is listed on Coinbase, which is very interesting. Obviously, it just had a big, massive 60% pullback. So that actually looks very interesting. Okay, it looks the price action is very interesting. That far up and then all the way back down here. 280 is going to be your level, though. You need that thing to hold on to 280 now that you got this the red dot there. 280 is a big level. That's very interesting. You don't see a lot of these really small market cap coins. I mean, a $23 million market cap coin on Coinbase is, that's tiny. That's very, very small. So that's like a high risk, high reward play right there on CTX. And again, you can read about what it does too with that research tool. CTX, that's probably your best call out of all those names is CTX. We got ETH. Ethereum is still holding on to its $2,900 level. Down here at 2,900, that's the level we're watching. That's where we wick down to there. Just wait for the next green dot, but I don't see that thing breaking down below 2,900. You can enter again on the next green dot when you get it. And I'm thinking that thing's going to come here in the next couple of days. SUI. Okay, this thing sold off really hard. Again, I was telling you guys to take profits up here around 5. Okay, up in this general area, it's sold off very hard down here to 350. It's trying to hold on to 350 here. So 350 is going to be support and wait for that green dot confirmation, but this one's going to have a hard time breaking down below 350. I like this big sell-off. Just wait for the green dot here. Corey says Mara stock, and I'm taking chart requests from chat too, guys. So if you guys got those, just drop them in chat. I'd be happy to look at your chart for you. Mara is very, very choppy here. Okay, very, very choppy. Right in between this range of 16 and 20. Okay, you guys could see that that's the clear range. We're sitting right in the middle of it right now. So if you want to play Mara, I would try to buy it closer down here to 16. It's going to highly depend on how crypto moves. Wow, some of these names. Look at WIF up 17% today. Just ripping here. Just absolutely ripping. Big moves here. Okay, very nice. God, that sucks that chat froze like that. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that out. I wish I could remove it, but I can't. So I apologize for that. But Mara, again, green dot. We need the green dot. If you can buy that thing close to 16, I think that's the price you want to buy it at there for Mara. 4DSY. One sec here. 4DSY. Desalt Systems. Looks like a Mexican stock. I think that's Mexico. Okay, so that thing, again, up here in profit taking territory. I'd be taking some off there. APTV. APTV. Red dot here. It's just kind of grinding up. I'd use the stop loss at 60 bucks on this one. 60 is your stop. We got TAO. TAO, got the green dot there at 400. Okay, nice move. I just make sure it holds on to that $400 level. Okay, you could even move it up a little bit to like 420. Okay, but the stochastic's up there, so 425 would be my stop on this. The monthly chart is red, so you want to be careful and use that stop loss at 425. LMNT or LMT, there's Lockheed Martin selling off hard here. Okay, really hard sell off there. So this looks like an interesting play here. Okay, haven't got a lot of opportunities to buy this stock this low, but you could see the red dot. Where did that thing come? Back here in November, back here at 575. It's now sitting down here at 450. So this one's selling off. Let's wait for the green dot on the monthly to take action on LMNT, or I'm sorry, LMT. We got VST, Vistra Corp. Things doing the Ripsky. Okay, it's trying to bounce here off of 130, 140 at the moment. Oops. So again, red dot. I'd be waiting for the green dot. Watch 130. 130 is a big level for that, but this thing, again, another big tech stock, red dot on the monthly. Okay, you're going to absolutely, if you're in the position, use that stop loss at 140. QUBT. This one's sitting in the golden zone. Just wait for the green dot to take action, but this one's having a hard time. You want to set your stop loss at 750 on this one. Dustin says VVV Crypto. This one's on Coinbase. Looks like it just got listed on Coinbase like yesterday, or yeah, yesterday it got listed. VVV USD. Let's see, yeah, brand new coin. So there's nothing I can really tell you on that one, dude. No data on my indicator. There needs to be data in order for the indicator to tell us the signals. Link USD. Okay, Link is actually my largest crypto position. I sold a little bit up here at 26, and I'm looking to enter again on a green dot here on the daily. And I think that thing's going to come here above 22. If we can hold on to 22, we should see that green dot here in the next couple of days. I got a stop loss at like 21 bucks right now, though, on this thing. I bought it at 23, sold a little at 26 for like a 20% gain. And then, boom, selling off now. 22 is going to be a big level. Just watching this one again. We're macro bullish on this thing, right? Green dot on the monthly, nothing to worry about. The trend is up. We're just looking to buy all the pullbacks now, right? The green dot's here. The green dot's here. You should have been buying here at 21. Should have been buying here at 20. Okay, you're up on the position right now if you were buying in those two places. So let's just be patient and wait for those next round of green dots. And we're monitoring that one as well on the monthly chart. We got Ondo. I believe we covered Ondo. Ondo is green today, so we're watching 120 on Ondo. 120 is the stop loss. That one looks good for an entry today, though. XRP, I think we covered this one too. I'm having a hard time buying XRP at $3 when it's that far off of the golden zone. I want to buy it closer to $2. Okay, and that's just going off of technicals, right? We're going off of technical analysis. Price is expensive when we're up off the average. Okay, we want to buy as close to the average as possible. I personally would be selling some XRP here if I owned it. I'd sell 25, 50, even the whole position, depending on how I felt about it. But I do not own any XRP at the moment. Link, we covered. We got Solana. Solana is still selling off here on the daily. So Solana's big level to watch is going to be 220. That's where we wick down to here. Stochastic, everything's still pointing down. So we're not out of the woods yet. Again, this thing's also gone on a massive run from like 20 bucks all the way up to 300. That was that was a 1,500% move there on Solana. If you guys bought back here at $20, right? $20 back in 2023. Big move up to 300. Smart money's taking profits up here, in my opinion. So I would not be chasing this. I would just wait for the green dot confirmation. We got the green dot right there at 186 last time. It went up to 300. You guys should have been taking profits up here. Again, you see that extension off the golden zone. Okay, from 300 all the way down to 200. That's a 30% premium. Again, if you guys want to measure that, just use the long tool, the long position tool, and then it goes all the way down here to 28%. Okay, 28% is how far we were off up there at 300. So 300 was a great place to take profits. I wouldn't be buying SOL until you get that next green dot. That red dot was your sell signal right there around 260, 270. Okay, and you can see crypto's already puking back its gains here. So they're just playing with retail's emotions so hard right now. I mean, I've just been in the market for 8 years, so I just know how this stuff works, right? A lot of eyeballs are on the market right now with Powell and things like that and all the volatility. So, right, it's very emotional. It messes with your emotions if you guys are new. Okay, it's very common to happen here. So even for experienced traders to see your account go up, your account go down, your account go up, your account go down, your account go up, your account go down. Okay, we want this. We want straight up and to the right? But right now, crypto's just consolidating, right? You look at Bitcoin, it's just building a base, right? We're just going sideways. We're not doing this. We're just sideways, up, down, up, down, up, down, okay? We're not going like this. This is what the move everybody wants, but this doesn't happen all the time, okay? Sometimes we go sideways and sometimes we go down. Okay, but right now we're stuck in a consolidation phase. So the market's trying to pick its direction. I'm still bullish on crypto. I still think there's a lot of room to run on some of these altcoins, simply just because some of the monthly charts, like you look at Link's monthly chart, it's still green. Okay, Comp, still green. Those are the two I'm holding right now in crypto. Again, a lot of these other names, all these other names are green on the monthly as well. Okay, AVAX, still green on the monthly. Okay, we do have a red candle, but the dot is still green. And until that flips to red, we have nothing to worry about. What else we got here? QNT, we got SOL, we got Gala, Gala. Gala's selling off hard here too. Look for the green dot on that one on the daily. QNT also just needs a daily green dot. Okay, again, we bounced here. Are we going to bounce at the same level again? I like QNT above 90. Okay, everyone's excited about QNT up here at 170. No one wants to buy it down here at $100. AERO. This one gave the signal yesterday. Okay, it gave you a signal here yesterday. So 86 cents is going to be a major level for this. I would have bought yesterday, and I'd be looking to average down if we get another green dot down here. I don't think you have anything to worry about unless you get a red dot. If you get the red dot, I would consider selling. But as of right now, I would just be holding AERO. Okay, this thing's had a massive rug pull. Okay, it's been a massive rug all the way down here. 80 cents is a big level. 80 cents is your stop loss. Okay, boom. Okay, but I'd be holding that one as long as that dot remains green. Cube Smart. Okay, that one, let's check the monthly. That one's red, so we don't want to touch it. Again, if it's red on the monthly, we don't want to touch it. We got XTZ also selling off hard. Okay, looking for the green dot here on the daily. The monthly is still green and pointing up. So looking to buy the next daily green dot. You should have been buying here. You probably got stopped out at 120, and you should be buying again down here off the green dot if you guys want to play this. Again, if you're requesting XTZ, you guys should know the fundamental basis of XTZ and what they do. You should believe in the project. You should believe they have utility and things like that, right? It should be one of those names that you know is going to be higher in the coming months to years, right? $1 is a major level for this one. So watch for that green dot here to come in the next couple of days. That thing will be called out over here in the alerts section. And if you guys are a member over here, you guys get all these alerts on the monthly and the daily chart over here in the alerts section inside of the Discord. XTZ will be called out when it happens there. We got Mana, M-A-N-A. M-A-N-A. This is a Decentraland. Okay, that one's right down there at 40 cents. That's a big level for Mana. Again, just you want to wait on that green dot confirmation. Don't try to guess. You'll never go broke waiting for the green dot, I promise. Okay, just wait for the green dot confirmation. You'll feel a lot better about the trade. The monthly is still green, so that daily chart's just going to be very important that you wait for that green dot there. We got ICP. ICP selling off. It got the dot yesterday, but it disappeared. You want to make sure that one holds $8. Near. Near is down here at $4. Okay, that's the next line of support, but again, just wait on that confirmation. Is the monthly candle is red here. So $4 is a big major level. It'll probably bounce around there. Last time it bounced right here at 350 and absolutely ripped. So once again, just waiting for the green dot confirmation there on near. We got V chain. And we're getting pretty close here to the end. If you guys got those requests, we got one from Dusty here in the chat. That one is putting in a nice bounce here today. I like Uniswap here with a stop loss at $10. I'm actually going to call this one out over here in the trade ideas. Boom, Uniswap. Okay, that one looks really good here. Okay, Uniswap with the green dot there, and the monthly is still green. So this is an Ethereum name. As long as $10 holds, this name looks really good. This is actually on my favorites list now. Okay, I'm moving that one up to my favorites list. I really like Uniswap today. You're getting that signal right here, right now. Okay, Uniswap looks good. Good request there, Dustin. What else we got? VeChain. Okay, that one needs that green dot too, but you can see the support is right down here at around 3 cents. Bounced right there at 4 cents. Is it going to bounce again here at 4 cents? We'll see. I like that the stochastic's down here on the floor. Just wait for that green dot confirmation. If you guys would, type in the tickers. Okay, type in the tickers for me. I'm not going to try to guess the ticker. I know AVAX is AVAX. Okay, once again, just wait on that green dot confirmation. I like the fact that the monthly is still green here. And the daily just needs that green dot confirmation. Tezos, that's XTZ. We covered that. Bumble, BMBL. Okay, I think this is a dating app. I think they're a competitor of Tinder. But this one looks good over $7. As long as 7 can hold. You got the green dot down there on the monthly. I don't know what their earnings looks like. But $7 is the major support you want to watch. As long as 7 holds, that one looks good. Uniswap is my biggest held altcoin. Let's go, baby. Yep, Uniswap looks really good. And if it's a good play on Ethereum too. Really good play on Ethereum. What else do we got here? BA, Boeing. Boeing's another one I have a position on here. It went the other way here on us after its earnings. It pumped really hard yesterday up to 190 and then sold off. Things very volatile at the moment. I'm looking at the hourly chart. It's trying to reverse here. I just like this one for a long. I mean, you can see the monthly chart is clear as day, green here. Okay, Boeing is one of my largest holdings at the moment just because of this green dot here on the monthly, right? The short-term volatility, right? Up to 190, back down to 170. Okay, we're just chopping around at the moment. So I don't see a red dot on the chart yet. I just really, really like the monthly on this. I'm about 6 to 12 months out on this position. You can see the last time we got the green dot was back here in November at 140. It ended up going all the way up to 270. So that was a really nice move over that period of time. I'm looking to sell this one probably around 200 or 240 on Boeing. So just playing the volatility on that one again. They got killed on their earnings, but yeah, we'll see if 170 holds. 170 needs to be your stop loss. If 170 breaks, I would sell Boeing and just wait till we bottom out again here on a green dot. So it'll be interesting to see where this thing goes tomorrow. If we can get back over 180, this thing's going right to 200. So 170 is a major, major level on BA. I still like the trade. I still really like the trade, and that trade is based on the monthly chart being green here. We got LCE, USD, LCE. We got so many people from different countries. London City Equities, 87 cents. Indicator says sell. STRK. Is that a crypto? That one's down there on the floor. The monthly's ugly. Yeah, it's just an ugly one. I think there's some better crypto to buy. Technically, at least. I don't know about the fundamentals, but technically, there are some better stocks to buy in crypto than charts that look like that. And CELC is still selling off here. You got the red dot back in June. Again, just wait for that green dot to flip there on the monthly. We got Toyota Motors. Toyota Motors still looks good. The monthly dot is still active on Toyota Motors. Okay, we called this signal out right here on Wednesday last week at 182. It's sitting at 187 now. I think this one has some room to go. I could see this one back at 200 to around 220 here in the next couple of months. They got earnings next Wednesday. We got Disney. Disney's still popping off. Okay, I'd wait to sell this one until you get the red dot. Looks like they got earnings coming up here too. Another one I really like for the monthly. Okay, you got the green dot there in November. We called out at like $94. Okay, this thing's sitting at 113 now and bouncing nicely. I'd move my stop loss up to 110 here on Disney. I just let that thing ride. We covered that DMX play. We got HL. HL. We're getting pretty close here, guys. So you guys got requests here, drop them here in the Discord. And I will get to those before the stream ends here. We got HL Hecla Mining Company. We got $5 is the stop on this one. HL, okay, still red on the monthly though. So be careful on the monthly chart there on the mining company. Again, I don't like to buy names that are red on the monthly and trending down. We want that monthly dot to be green. We got JD from Anna. Anna is still green here on the monthly. This is a Chinese stock. People have been talking a lot about Chinese stocks lately. I don't know what they're going to do, but again, the indicator's way up here. Normally when the indicator's up here is when we want to be looking to sell. I'd move your stop loss up on the trade to like 38, 39 bucks and let it ride. If you get a red dot, sell it. But I would be taking some off the table here, up about 20% on the play on JD. Okay, I'd be taking some off 25%. Again, when the stochastic RSI hits that white dotted line, okay, when that hits the white dotted line, you want to take some off, 25%, 50%, some of money, right? You don't want to just keep holding, because if it goes the other way on you, then you're destroyed. Okay, you want to take some profits and not be greedy. And again, the last dot is still green on it. So 38, I would definitely set as a stop loss, but I would consider taking some off here. We got XLM. XLM selling off here as well. 35 cents is going to be a big level for that. I put my stop loss right there at 35. Again, just waiting on that green dot confirmation. You should have been buying down here in this area at 33. Okay, right here at 35. Okay, it went all the way up to 50 cents. That's a 35% trade. Now it's selling back off. Just waiting for that green dot on XLM. That one's only up about 1% today. So that green dot will also be called out over here in the alerts section when it happens. I'm thinking we're going to see some crypto green dots rolling through here in the next couple of days to week. What else we got here? When should we expect new watch list sets? So every Friday I drop a watch list over here, and that's just the stocks that we are watching for the week. So I drop the green list, the blue list, and the red list. Okay, I have 3 different watch lists over here that we cover here. Okay, there are about 206 stocks in cryptocurrencies, I believe, in those lists. If you guys want to know how I formulate those, I got a free trading course over here. This video right here will tell you how I set those up, how to set up effective trade watch lists. This video right here in the trading course is good for that. But I'll drop these on Friday. So you will get those watch lists on Friday. Again, there's not going to be a stream tomorrow or Friday. Thursday or Friday, me and my wife are traveling. So I will be out of the office until Monday. But I will still be active in the Discord, and I will still drop those lists over here inside the watch list. And when you see them, right, you can just click on them, and then it pulls up the green list. Okay, you can see everything on the green list that I have on my screen. You can't even see because chat's in the way on the stream, but I don't know how to remove that thing from the screen. But the green list is the names we're looking to buy throughout the week. And again, that link is right over here inside the watch list tab. Bang, you can get the blue list and the red list too. Again, if you want to know how I formulate those, there's a video over here in the trading course tab called How to Set Up Effective Trade Watch Lists. Good video if you guys want to get organized and stay organized with your names. Where are we now? Let's see here. BAE Systems. If you guys could just type the ticker in, so I don't have to type, right? BAE Systems is BAESY. That would make it a lot faster for the sake of the video. That one has a red dot here today. Okay, you should have been taking profits up there at 62 with the wave and the stochastic up there. Okay, touching the mean. I don't like this name. I'm gonna guess it's red on the monthly too. Yeah, it's red on the monthly, so you shouldn't even be buying it right now. Snap. Snap's up 4% today. This is also one that's red on the monthly, but again, this is another one of those names that's just been absolutely annihilated, like CELH. So we're breaking our rule here, buying without a red dot, but that's just because we've literally just been going sideways, consolidating. It's a pretty clear range, you guys can see, between $13 and $10 here. This thing's been trading in between since October. Up, down, up, down, up, down. So my entry on Snap was down here. And again, I'm buying Snapchat because I believe in the company as well, the fundamentals of the company. Okay, they have 300 million active users or something like that. And I mean, they're just a huge company. So my analysis on this company is that they're going to get bought out by someone like Google or Microsoft or somebody, or they're going to figure it out and figure out how to monetize. I mean, you got 300 million people looking at your app every day. Attention is currency today, guys, and they are one of the largest social media companies out there. So I just think the company's massive. I mean, 300 million active daily users. This thing was up at $83 back in 2021. $83. It's sitting at $10 right now. If it goes to half that, that's a 400% move. So again, we're just playing the dots. We're entering here on the dot on Monday. That was at 1050. Okay, I'm thinking it's going to go back to at least 13. They got earnings coming out next week as well on the 4th. So they're probably going to move, and they are a company that moves really, really big on earnings. You can see right back here, they fricking got killed on their earnings. But where were they? They were sitting at a massive premium. So I'm long on Snapchat. I'm going to remain long. I might look to take some off as we go into earnings if it goes back up to like 13, 14 bucks just to play the volatility. But I really like Snapchat. That's one of my favorite stock plays right now. And again, it's in my portfolio. So Snap looks really, really good. DMX. Last time it said DMX. Last time it said DMX and you didn't, no ticker on the data. DMX, not the first name of the company. DMX, it's Canadian TSXV. That's what I need. I need the ticker, not the name of the company. I don't see that one, dude. I do not see DMX. DMX District. I don't see it, man. Oh, here we go. It's Canadian. Right down here at the bottom. That one is green, still on the monthly, still trending up. So what you're going to want to do, what I would do is set a stop loss at 36 cents. It looks like a penny stock. So I just set your stop loss at 36. It looks like a green dot wants to come here today or tomorrow. So this looks like a good buy. That's a 10% drop, though, if it goes down to 36. So you got to keep that in mind. Don't go too heavy. Yeah, 36 cents is really just the level you got to play there. You guys got any more requests here? HNST in chat. HNST still looks good. I still like it. Again, that green dot was called out yesterday in the Discord on Tuesday. That was yesterday. And I still like this one. I got a stop loss on it at 550. But I think this one's looking pretty ripe here. Okay. Still green on the monthly. We'll see if it breaks out here. You could even set a tighter stop loss at like 560, but I like to use the round numbers. 550 I think is a pretty fair stop for this. And again, it's got the green dot there on the daily, so watch for that one to break out this week. If it breaks 550, the trade's off. KSCP. Nightscope. This one's green on the monthly, but this looks like a rug pull. Okay, I would probably set my stop, I don't even know, $9 on that one again. I think there's some better names to trade. We want to trade names that are up above the golden zone a lot of the time, not just fading down to the right, down and to the right. We want names that are up and to the right, not necessarily down and to the right. I think there's some better stocks you can trade than this one here. Pal's talking about crypto supposedly. Well, yeah, it's sending it to the freaking moon here. Link's up 5% since the stream started, so that's good to see. And that Uniswap, man, that's a nice setup here today. I think you're going to see some more of these setups here in the next couple of days in the Discord, so we'll keep you guys updated over here on any alerts. If we get any green dots, you can see we got some on WIF, Uni, ICP even gave one. We got a few from CELH. CELH is acting crazy right now. I don't know why it's calling out so many over there, but got some dots being called out. We also had a few more here today. Airbnb, the SPY, we had SLV, we had Grab. Okay, a lot of names going off, so I'm going to take a look at those. I didn't get quite through them all this morning, but if I see any setups, I will post those over here in the trade ideas. I posted uni there today, and also DJT doesn't have the dot yet, but it is trying to reverse here. You can see how deep the wave is. It's trying to reverse there off at 29, so let's watch that one for a green dot this week. That was a penny stock from yesterday's stream. HNST was one we called out yesterday. So I post all my trade ideas over here in the trade idea tab for our members, and then all the trades that I take, all my trade portfolio updates are going to be over here in Overkill Trades. You can see I sold a little bit of that NVIDIA put there for about a 23% gain there. Actually, I haven't sold any of this yet, but this is my Snapchat position. I bought some contracts at 22 cents. Those are sitting at up about 20%. And I'm going to do a video on options for you guys, just so I guess I could explain my 2 cents on it. Everyone trades options differently. They are very risky, and I don't recommend them to beginner traders, but they are just an easy way to risk less and make more, right? Not going too crazy with on all the options I buy are anywhere from 6 to 12 months out. You can see the expiration on these NVIDIA puts are out here at like next year, 2026. So watch for an options video dropping sometime this week. I don't know when that's going to be. Not this week, but next week. And I'll put that over here in the trading course as well, so you guys can at least get my point of view if you guys are wanting to follow along and stuff with the trades and stuff like that. Because I do think options can be very effective, but they can also be very dangerous if they're not used correctly. So you can always buy the stock. You don't need to buy options. This indicator works for any tradable asset. You guys can buy stock, crypto, forex, whatever. Okay, it all works. Okay, it's just a matter of how you approach the market and what it is that you're looking for. So Uniswap, again, I really like this setup here today, above $10. That looks good. If you guys got chart requests throughout the week, again, I will not be live tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. Again, we're traveling. Me and the wife are traveling. So I will be back on Monday, and I will be here to answer your guys' chart requests. I'm probably going to turn those off for the next couple of days, and I'll turn it back on maybe on Sunday, because I don't want to have to go through a 3-hour stream answering your guys' requests. I like to do these every day just to stay on top of it, to make sure we're covering everybody's charts and stuff over here. Hopefully you guys are getting some value out of these videos and stuff like that. Again, I got all the links to everything that I use over here in the Discord. I'd recommend checking out this trading course if you guys are new. And if you guys want the trading indicator, you can come over here and click this link. It's a couple of clicks, and everything that you see on my screen loads directly into your chart for you to start using. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys on Monday. I will still be active over here inside the Discord. So if you guys got questions or anything, just hit me up in the Discord, or as always, shoot me an email to overkill@overkillinvesting.club. One last thing, guys, read the server rules if you're new. I will never add you as a friend on any social media platform or DM you asking for money or cryptocurrency. What do we got here? Ondo up 12%. Again, I'll never add you as a friend or send you a DM asking for money or cryptocurrency, guys. Beware of scammers. There's a lot of people trying to impersonate me here. Pal, banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers. Wow. Send it, baby. Send it, pal. Look at that. Link up 7% since the stream started. We got comp up 5%, just moving here. So we're coming up off the bottom. There's some buyers coming in here on crypto. We're going to monitor it throughout the week, guys. You'll never be wrong. You'll never go wrong, right? Waiting for that green dot confirmation there on the chart. So watch for that, guys. And I will be over in the Discord if you guys need me. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.